This is part of a step-by-step fretboard navigation training course. Today we will talk about tonal gravity phenomena and learn the perfect fourth interval as a 5-1 degree combination. Before adding something to the root or enriching the hollow octaves, I would like to touch the tonal gravity phenomena. Some intervals tend to have much stronger tonal gravity than others. If we hear two notes played simultaneously, one of them may feel like an axis or even the root, and if we play the same notes one after another, one of them will feel unresolved, but the stronger one will provide a sense of resolution. By tonal gravity, I mean not the urge to resolve a tense interval to something else, but the inner balance of the interval, the unequal weight distribution. Let's hear some examples. Listen carefully. You can even sing along and try to judge which note provides the sense of completeness and dominance by yourself. I will disclose the purpose of this information in a minute. We just heard two combinations of the same notes that in the certain context would serve as the first and fifth degrees, 1-5 or root and the fifth, and 5-1 or fifth and the root. Don't know about you, but for me the wannabe root we just heard, even without a provided context, always sounds like an actual root. It creates its own context. This is exactly what I mean by tonal gravity. Now we are ready to study the crucial interval, the perfect fourth, as a distance between fifth degree and the root, or 5-1 degree combination, exactly in this order when the root is on top. The perfect fourth interval takes 2.5 tones, or 5 semitones. Of course you can play it on the single string up or down 5 frets from the starting point. The shape on adjacent strings is the one you really need to learn. Due to the tonal gravity without provided context, the top note of the perfect fourth interval tends to sound as a root. And what's most important, the shapes of the major and minor triads have plenty of perfect fourth intervals inside. Remember, if you see the perfect fourth in the major or minor triad, the top note of the perfect fourth is a root for sure. We will study the triads later, but I guess you already know some shapes, similar to those at the bottom of the diagram. Now, when you know the distance between the fifth and first degrees, I mean the perfect fourth interval, you can easily upgrade it and get the flat 5-1 combination, which is augmented fourth, and sharp 5-1 combination, which is diminished fourth. Don't worry about it yet and do not overcomplicate. Just be aware that you can raise the fifth degree by a semitone and get the sharp fifth, or lower it by a semitone and get the flat fifth. We will encounter such combinations in the future. The main idea is that you can adjust the shapes on demand, and there's no need to learn everything from scratch. If you would like to see the curriculum of the complete course, please drop me an email at fretboardfluency@gmail.com and I will send you a link. Thanks!